Todd Chrisley is looking out for his son Grayson. After being recently convicted of tax evasion and bank fraud, Todd, 53, and his wife Julie, 49, are opening up about how they helped their family deal with the situation. In a recent podcast episode of the duo's show Chrisley Confessions, Todd admitted that it's been challenging for their 16-year-old son to focus on positive things, rather than the hate they're receiving on social media. Grayson is the sweetest child and has the most tender heart, Todd said. When you have someone that has a heart like Grayson in a world like where we live right now, you have to be very careful with someone that is that sensitive. Because the world doesn't care if his feelings are hurt. The star of Chrisley Knows Best then shared the advice he gave Grayson. You understand that you're allowing someone that you're never going to meet and their comment to affect your day, your mood, your self-worth, who your family is. He continued, I said, if you would spend as much time listening to God as you do this message that someone sent, who has 2 followers and a cat as their emoji. Julie also added, someone else's opinion of you should not matter. You need to know who you are in the depths of your soul. Who you are as a person, who you are as a spouse, as a friend, as a parent, as a child. This is not the first time the couple has addressed their convictions on the podcast. In a recent episode, they took the time to thank their supporters for the outpouring of love. I want you all to know that the messages that we're receiving, the mail that we're receiving, the gifts that people are leaving at our doors, the flower arrangements. All this stuff is just overwhelming, Todd said. The TV personality made sure to note that the outpouring of kindness from Chrisley Knows Best fans is very much appreciated, before asking fans to hold off on sending physical items. We don't want you sending us flowers, Todd added. We don't want you wasting your money on things like that. The gift and things like that, we don't need anything. Instead, Todd asked fans to turn to God and ask for support. Really, the best gift that you can give us is prayer. Our family, we're all doing as well as can be as expected during this storm that we're going through. On their strength, Todd added that they'll continue to hold our head up and move forward. That's kind of where we are with things right now. Todd clarified that, across social media and beyond, the family has received tens of thousands of messages. Todd and Julie were convicted on June 7 of conspiracy to commit bank fraud, conspiracy to defraud the United States and tax fraud. Julie was also convicted of wire fraud. They are facing up to 30 years in prison and will be sentenced at a later date. Both Chrisleys are devastated and disappointed with the verdict and will be pursuing an appeal, the pair's lawyer Steve Friedberg told People at the time. Julie and Todd are so grateful for the love and support shown by their family, friends and fans. They both remain strong in their faith and will continue the fight until they are vindicated, he continued. They have their priorities in order and are currently concentrating on the welfare of their children and Todd's mother, Elizabeth Faye Chrisley. Another lawyer for the couple, Bruce Morris, echoed similar sentiments, telling People that they are disappointed in the verdict. He added, "An appeal is planned."